Kobe Bryant had to be fighting mad watching that All-Star game on Sunday. And we need to talk about what Commissioner Adam Silver can do to fix the NBA All-Star game. The answer is actually quite simple. Not a damn thing. This is on the players. We had a great dunk contest thanks to Mac McClung. Damian Lillard entertained us with the three-point shootout. And only to have All-Star weekend ruined by the actual All-Star game. If fans love layup lines so much, then arenas would be packed an hour before the game starts. But nobody outside of young kids and enterprising Instagram models actually care about layup lines. So why should anybody build their day around a defenseless all-star game when everybody acts like that they're the Harlem Globetrotters when they have the ball in their hand, but then when they don't, they act like the Washington Generals, just, hey, freeway to the basket. And before you think I'm some old crotchety old man shouting, get off my lawn and screaming at the clouds, ask yourself, is your time valuable? You have a finite number of minutes on this earth, and when you sit down to be entertained, do you want to watch people giving minimal effort? When you're in an Avengers movie, do you want to watch a movie with actors forgetting their lines or where the sound doesn't sync up with the people's mouths? And when you save up for a nice steak dinner, you get your nice medium rare filet. What if they bring it out on a napkin or they bring it out well done? You're not going to be happy. The All-Star game is supposed to be a special place and a special occasion where the best of the best show why they're the best of the best. Kobe Bryant said it should be the best pickup game in the world. Players play harder when they're actually at pickup games when they're not being paid than when they actually do. And you had Shea Gilgeous-Alexander sitting in a fur coat talking about some, hey, man, money talks. Maybe, man, listen, it's your first All-Star game. That ain't good enough, pal. And it's actually in the middle of the season because it's supposed to be something that motivates players towards excellence in the first half of the season, the way they get that reward, and the way the athletes come in peak physical condition so they can put on a show for the fans. But somewhere along the way, the players got into their heads that the All-Star game is the equivalent to the NFL's Pro Bowl, a reward for a full season of excellence and a paid vacation. 20 years ago, the All-Star game had one injury replacement, and despite going into double overtime, only had 47 three-point attempts. This weekend, several players either opted out or acted like no-shows on the court, and the teams combined to launch 126 combined three-pointers, with Paul George acting like Pandemic P, missing all 9 of his attempts. You can change as many details as you want about the game, but that will only get you so far. Team captains and the Elam inning have both provided really cool surprises. But for this year, only one thing was compelling, and that was whether LeBron James was going to keep his undefeated streak going. But there is no cosmetic action that can replace individual effort. And for the players that do want to take this game seriously, they're de-incentivized from their desire to participate. Nikola Jokic, who's on the verge of his third consecutive MVP, and he's telling media members he wouldn't draft himself because his game doesn't suit the All-Star game. And you're like, wait, what? The MVP 3 straight years? Man, the NBA has established that this weekend is to honor and reflect on the memory of Kobe Bryant. But the way that things are trending, this would be like honoring your mother's cooking by going out to go eat. And are we to believe that Kobe Bryant, the same guy that got hyped up about Dwayne Wade breaking his nose accidentally in the All-Star game, and when Dwayne tried to apologize, he was like, nah, I love it. Man, do you think he wants to see defensive specialist Bam Adebayo pull down 0 rebounds in 24 minutes? Do we really believe that the Black Mamba would have respected the 7 combined personal fouls last night when in 3 separate All-Star games, he committed 5 fouls all by himself in each game? And if Kobe Bryant's name is going to be on that MVP trophy, the least these players could do is pretend to care. Let that sink in.